Previously on our channel, we have looked at knight versus bishop endings, where basically a task was to trap the bishop. But it's one thing to trap a minor piece like a bishop, and completely another to trap a piece like a queen. The queen is a mightily powerful piece, the strongest piece in chess. To trap the queen is a hell of a job. It's tremendously tricky, and to do it, to do it with minimum amount of material is extremely difficult. So as you can see, white has got a knight, a rook, and a few couple of pawns, and white's task here is to trap the opponent's queen. All it takes for black queen is just one move to get away. All we have to do is one move, and that's the reason it's so tricky. This kind of problems are very tricky, but these are tremendously beautiful. So let's have a look at this. It's white to play, trap the opponent's queen. I'll give you a few seconds. You can pause the video and try to find the solution. Alright, so I hope you haven't found the solution because you're going to enjoy this anyway. It's so tricky and so difficult because the first few moves, in general, the first two moves, we have to sacrifice both our rook as well as knight. So basically, we are going to go down material even further, and that's the only way we are going to trap the queen. So let's see how this goes. First move, rook takes on b3, threatening rook b8 check, winning the piece. That's the reason the rook has to be taken. So we have c takes b3. The rook is taken, so we sacrifice the rook. Even down material now. We are tremendously low on material, and here we play g6, attacking the queen and forcing the queen to capture the knight. Does it have other moves? Basically, it cannot go on this squares. It cannot take the pawn. What if it goes on e8? This is simply answered with knight h6, and we have a simple plan of g7, g8, forcefully winning the game. I mean, it's very easy, and that's the reason black is basically forced to capture the knight. So generally, in about a span of three moves, we sacrificed both of our pieces, the rook as well as knight, and this is so difficult. I mean, you have sacrificed the pieces, and how are you going to plan, to trap the queen? It's such a mighty powerful piece. Here comes the brilliant move, king to c5. Yes, this is the move that you have to calculate. It's if you calculate this, you should be in the elites already because this is tremendously difficult to calculate. So black lacking squares doesn't have too many squares for the king or or the queen. So he plays d6. We are not going to capture the pawn because if we take the pawn, basically the c4 square will be available for the queen and the queen will escape. And that's the reason we will just in this position go back and just play king to d4. He plays forward and plays d5. We're going to play king to c5. It pushes forward d4. We're going to take, and here you see the point. The black queen, although so powerful, doesn't have any good squares to go. If the queen just sidesteps it, we have g7, and that's a fork double attack. What happens if king e8? A very similar story, just f7, and that should win the queen, also the game very easily. So yeah, that was the solution of this puzzle. Extremely difficult. I found it extremely difficult. Especially you're gonna sacrifice zero, you're gonna sacrifice your knight, and then what are you gonna play? You're playing a move like king to c5. Such a cool move. We are not afraid of sacrificing, and we are just playing such a cool move, king c5. Wow. So I really enjoyed this puzzle, and in the next couple of days, even today, I'm gonna post some more chess problems based on the similar theme. The minor pieces versus the queen. So basically, trapping the queen. So I really found these puzzles to be fascinating. So hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Uh, until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.